Welcome to this video. This is a very alert video, something shattering video, because god damn it, I'm shattered. My thoughts are shattered. My mind is shattered. My day got shattered. It's so fucking insane what happened. I was like, walking the day, a beautiful day, got to do work that I kind of love, got to do stuff. I was like, nothing can beat this day. This day is a good day. Well, I was wrong. Because somehow, some way, 2 days ago, on July 8th, Ben Potter, comic historian, somebody that really got me into comics. Comics were, Deadpool got me most in comics, but, this helped. I saw lots of videos of comic historian before I even liked comics. I was like, you know what, I even watched his lore videos about gaming. I love those fucking things. Even till this day, I still go find lore videos because of Benny. And also there is like, Benny has this problem. And then those videos are so freaking awesome. The way he does those videos are freaking awesome. But somehow, some way, the world has taken a legend. A legend is taken from this world. Somebody that are really appreciates in life. Somebody that that's a very much an honor to have on YouTube. I'm a bit of shattered brain, but it's like I was the first. I was like, this cannot be true, right? This cannot be true. This he got hacked, right? He got hacked, right? It must be he got hacked. I mean, this happens all the time. But no, this is actually true. Natalie Potter, she was from French. She somehow met because of a fantasy. What was it again? Oh my god, it's their favorite game. I know this one because I have heard it a few times. This story of how Benny and Natalie met because of Final Fantasy, the game, and online, and they start dating. He was in the military on that time, but somehow they became in love, and they really became the most lovely couple I ever seen. Those two are so meant to be with each other, to have a happy ever after life. They're so good persons. Natalie has her own gaming channel. She does Twitch. She streams a lot. I've seen her. I've been over. I love when they gamed with each other. The way they are, and then you have their personal life. They must be wonderful people to be around. The energy that Benny has, and Natalie is so sweet, and everything about this couple screams like they're gonna live forever and having a happy life. And then this shattered, a car crash. My god, I cannot believe this happened. It's his friends, his brother, everything. He has so many channels. He has like a lot of channels he made. Some don't even do that well, but he loves making them. My favorite channel right now from him was Benny Got a Problem. Benny Got a Problem. He thinks about the most random stuff that he talks about, and I'm always like, holy shit, that's the same opinion as I have. Holy shit, he can say it so much better than I can ever say. Holy shit, I'm always looking forward to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. But there's never gonna be a next one now. It's done. It's over. There is never gonna be. It's not that he retires like PewDiePie has, like slowly is visual out, slowly less and less videos, just the ones he really wants to still put on. No, it's done. He left the world. That's insane. Benny Potter, because yes, that's his last name, is dead. He resting in peace. He is. The Reaper took him. The grave got a hold of him. He left the world and left people very shattered, and left everybody in disbelief of what happened, of how this could be. Benny is a wonderful being. I always thought like maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to meet him. Maybe, you know, one day I'll be lucky enough. Now that day is not a dream anymore. It cannot be true unless there is an afterlife and all that kind of thing. But that's a story for whenever that happens. But till then, it's like there is nothing. There is. Right, I am a gothic. I'm gothic by heart. I respect the dead. I have much respect for that. You know, that comes. Some people are scared of that. I think I'm more scared of being a vegetable, or being. I'm more scared of. You know, the dying part, like the slowly dying, everything and kind of thing, being in very much in pain. That's is like really what like I can see, like, okay, that's horrible. Or you're half a vegetable, like you literally cannot talk anymore. You're blind, and you have. It's like there are so many more things than that. But it still sucks to die. Still sucks to be dead. For it's peaceful, it's but the world without you is not the same. The world changed. The last time I felt so broken was with Paul Walker. I've been following that guy. That guy was so great. Awesome actor, great in Fast of the Fury franchise. Love him. I was willing to see the next Fast of the Fury. I always was like, yeah, more Fast of the Fury. Yeah, this guy, great actor, cool. I love the. And then he died in a car crash. He was not driving, but. And now we got Benny that died, also in a car crash. It's insane. It's beyond insanity that this happens. There are so many bad people that the world still has. Yes, the afterlife could be peaceful. Yes, it could be that he's now pretty much, I would not say happy. He still left his wife and his friends. It's saying that would, even if there is an afterlife, that would shatter you even more. That's it. I don't know the details that he was fighting for his life in the hospital or fighting. All we know is that there has been an accident and he died. He was the sun to the world. He was literally like, if we were the world, then he was the sun that kept us spinning, kept us going and not freeze over. The sun that in his family's life, and it's so insane to think about that he actually died. An unfortunate accident. I cannot. It's so hard to believe, man, that this actually happened. I know him from Eligible Monster when he was doing the lore videos of gaming. He was my first lore video of gaming because I was too. I don't know if I just needed a refreshing or I didn't want to play the game, and I was like, I want to know more because that's how I do it. And sometimes I'm just like, I want to know the lore. I go. He was the first one. He was the actually first one I actually went to, and I was like, yes, I want to know more about the lore. together with Nat. Sometimes I heard Nat as well. She was awesome, and the voice, and they created the channel Element Monster at first. They created a comic channel, and you know the story of that. He became so much more than what he started as, and I was there when he started on YouTube, being one of his many subscribers. But I was there from the very beginning because I loved it. I was even shattered when Game Mania just pulled the plug. Like Game Mania, 25 years. But that's just a company that has no physical person. I mean, there are physical persons in there, but they went their own ways, and there are separate ways. But as a corporation, Game Mania was one of my favorite since childhood. Benny, been the last 10 years. I'm now 31, so I was in my 20s. I was around my 20s when I discovered Benny when he was still in even though he didn't go mad, really insane with all his YouTube. He deserved so much more subscribers from all his channels, but he loved creating them. He loved doing them. I loved seeing his live streams. It was so much fun. Every time you seen his live streams, you know he's gonna, if he's not busy gaming, because sometimes you're very busy gaming, and he's not busy arguing or concentrating on the game or arguing with somebody else already, he's gonna answer you. I have had him answer me a lot of times. I say hey, he says hey back. I was Twisted Goblin, hey Twisted Goblin. He literally always talked to you. He was a person that I love that he was not the biggest YouTuber around in his live streams. I loved it that you could go to her and to Nat, to him. You could. They were like, oh, this is my fan. He does he is also I love the way he interacts with his fans. I loved that you could actually able to talk to him. I had this with Jacksepticeye in the beginning of his career. Like, I could talk to Jacksepticeye. I could actually talk to him on his comments, reading his comments. I always was like, I am able. Then he became so big that there was no sense of the word that I ever able to talk to him again. He kind of gone his own way to the top, while I was still at the bottom. While I was not able to get anything out of him. I could not talk to him anymore. I could not because he became so big. My comment was always destroyed behind the million other comments that he got. There was no way he would ever seen my comments again. But in the beginning, he saw my comments. He interacted with my comments. He did that with a lot of people. And Benny kept doing that. He was able to comment so much towards people. The way he... I never thought... I was always like, hey, live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this live stream because I have life and I have to do stuff, and live streams take a lot of your time in. So I was like, there will be another time. And another time. But there isn't another time anymore. That other time is gone. Passé. And I know they're gonna try to keep it alive, the channels of Benny, but this is Benny's project. Everything he created, I'm sure they're gonna try to do some stuff, but I have a feeling they're gonna fail. I don't want to say I hope they do a great job. I hope I'm wrong and they do great. But Benny is somebody that loves to be busy and does a lot of stuff and rants about so many things. There is only one Benny. And keeping his memory alive, great. Keeping his thing. but there's never gonna be somebody like him again. People are always individuals. There's only one of every person. Everybody got something that they're strong at. Everybody's so wonderful with something. And Benny was so wonderful in a lot of things, but somehow, some way, he got taken from the world, leaving his wife. I wish I could. This is something that really shatters me. I cannot believe I'm going around and around in the roses, and I'm ranting a lot, and that's something Benny does a lot too, like ranting about it. But somehow he always has the right words. He has so. If there is ever a Jesus in comics, when it comes to channels, comic channels, or YouTube in general, he is the Jesus of YouTube. He always was so positive. He always seemed to have even though he was not the biggest YouTuber, he was the biggest in my heart. He was always the lovely YouTuber I thought would be around forever. I thought I would always able to watch the next video, the next and the next and the next. There is a problem, Benny. I thought about Nat. I was hoping one day Nat and Natalie and Benny would have a channel again, just together, or making a video or a few videos together again. Mostly we see that only on her gaming when they're live streaming, but I would have loved to see like a video with them too, but we're not getting that because he's resting in peace. He is gone with the wind. He is buried. And I'm gonna miss him. And his family must be shattered about this. It also took them 2 days before they actually do something, because you have to. This is horrible to find out. Imagine finding out he just went to a trip, just something, and going out of her day. This is not one of those deaths that is like, oh yeah, we saw this coming. He had cancer. He had this. He had some shattering thing that you could actually like, okay, make yourself ready for. This was bang, gone. The one moment he is there, the next moment he is dead. That's horrible. A horrible way to have to look at it. You remember the good stuff, but you also remember the last second didn't have the time to say goodbye. You didn't have the time to say anything more than see you later, because you didn't see him. You didn't know this would happen. You didn't know the next moment you would see him is in a coffin. You would not know this, because that's life. This is not what I thought. I cannot imagine how hard this is. Yes, that is part of life. Yes, I made my peace with that, and that we one way will die, and that is not the worst way to go die in fast. That you one moment you're there and one, but somehow it's still so horrible because you cannot say goodbye to anybody. You're dead. Sure, when you suffer it sucks, and I hate suffering, but at least you have the moments to say goodbye. Sometimes those moments maybe not so fun, but at least you're able to make yourself ready for some moments. You are able to say things against the loved ones one last time. One freaking last time you were able to. I wish there was something you able to bring somebody back, even for. There wasn't Doctor Who, like this moment where you able to bring them for 5 seconds still that they can say something before their brain is dead. but you can't. That's science fiction. That doesn't exist. You cannot be able to say something. Ghosts could be real, could be anything, but the chances that we are able to speak to the ghosts of somebody or able to speak to the afterlife at all is very slim. It's very like non-existent. These are the moments I'm really don't know if there is a God. I mean, I don't believe in God that much, but I believe there is an afterlife. But and I always like the decision, like, if there isn't God, let's say for a second, why would he let this happen? Why would he yes, that is not the worst thing ever, and yes, suffering is worse, but it's like, why him? Why it had to be Benny? From all the people in the world that are fucking bad, from all the people that deserve that deserves things, why him? Why that? He meant so much. I can keep on talking, but I'm gonna stop. I feel myself getting emotional even more. I have to stop myself from even crying. I'm on the edge of that. I wanna go over that. Benny, we're gonna really miss you. I hope you rest in peace. I hope the afterlife is great to you, because you deserve the best. One day you will see your wife again. One day everybody you love will be there. But hopefully they can live a long life, and hopefully you can be reunited one day. But right now, I hope their family will keep on living and keep his memory alive, and one day they will all join. I'm sorry to be the bearer of this news. If you didn't know him, he was a legend, and he always will be. Thank you so much for watching this. Go check his channel out. Even though he's not alive, we can keep this channel alive. The Comic Historian for your best comic. Benny has a problem for some great opinions, just like I do sometimes, but better explained, better way of telling. And someday I'm sure you will see Nat again on her Twitch, that you should check out. She is awesome, she's wonderful. There are so many people that is shattered. Anyway, goodbye, and may he rest in peace. Benny Potter, we miss you, and we always will.